Hi everyone, I'm Kelly from Fast Class English, and today I'd like to talk about the conditional, in particular, the zero and first conditional. So I'll start with an explanation and then we can do some practice. Here we go. So the zero conditional. We use the simple present tense in the if clause, and we use the simple present tense in the other clause. Pretty easy. And we use this for a general truth, for a fact, something that is real. So for example, if it rains, I always use an umbrella. It's a fact. If she cooks, it always tastes good. If I mix yellow and green paint, I get blue paint. It's a fact. Simple present, simple present. So let's try a few about habits. If it's hot outside, So think about that. What do you always do when it's hot outside? For me, if it's hot outside, I drink extra water. If I exercise, Think about your case. If you exercise, what happens? If I exercise, I feel great. If you don't keep ice in the freezer, what happens? This is a fact. If you don't keep ice in the freezer, it melts. If I'm tired, think about it. If you're tired, what do you usually do? If I'm tired, I go to bed early. Now, the first conditional. We use the present tense in the if clause, but in the other clause, we use the future. We use this with a plan. That's why we use the future. It's used with plans, with warnings, maybe a promise or a suggestion, but there is a future meaning. Something will probably happen. So, for example, if it rains, she will get wet because she didn't bring an umbrella. If you learn English, you will probably study the conditional. Next. If you don't eat now, what will happen? What's going to happen? If you don't eat now, present tense, if you don't eat now, you'll be hungry later. If she doesn't call, so if she doesn't call, what will I do? If she doesn't call, I will be disappointed. If I can't sleep tonight, what will I do? Let's think about that. If I can't sleep tonight, I will read a boring book. I'll read a boring book. Simple present, future. If it is sunny tomorrow, what will you do? What will I do? If it's sunny tomorrow, I'll go for a swim. How about you? If my class finishes early, you see the simple present tense. If my class finishes early, I'll watch a movie. If my kids ask to go to a restaurant for dinner, well, if my kids ask to go to a restaurant for dinner, I'll say yes. If you don't do your homework tonight, what will happen? If you don't do your homework tonight, you'll have to do it tomorrow. If you vote for me, what will happen? If you vote for me, I'll do my best. If you are late for the meeting, what will happen? Well, if you're late for the meeting, you'll be in trouble. Maybe. I don't know. So thanks for watching our little mini lesson on the zero and first conditional. If you like the lesson, hit like. If you want more like this, subscribe. If you have a question or comment, hit comment. And if you'd like to buy me a coffee, click on the link. Thanks, everybody. See you next time.